Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I am bringing you my April book haul, which I'm very happy to report is a hell of a lot smaller than March's haul. We're not going to talk about March. So I didn't actually get any ebooks in April. I don't actually remember if I got any audiobooks. I did get an audiobook. I got Crown of Gilded Bones by Jennifer Armentrout, and I also got A Shadow in the Ember by Jennifer Armentrout. They are the only audiobooks I got, no ebooks. So let's move on to book boxes. So the first one is a Fairyloot book I pre-ordered a while back. This is not part of their monthly boxes, and that is Heartstopper Volume 2 by Alice Oseman. I have the special edition of Volume 1, which I absolutely adore, and it is signed, but I just absolutely love these hardbacks. They are absolutely stunning. The end papers are so pretty, and I just look at the spine. It's just so pretty, and I absolutely love these. Next up, we have the March adult book only, and that is the Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake. I really like this edition. The edges are gorgeous, and I really like the inverted colours. The standard edition is black with gold and white, and it's pretty, but I think this one is just that much. I really like this one. So yeah. Next up, we have the Fairyloot YA April box. The main book was Blood Scion by Deborah Fillet. I actually am not keeping this because I don't like the sound of it. Well, it's not that I don't like the sound of it, it's just I don't think this is a book for me. So I want to sell this on to someone who's actually going to appreciate it. If you've watched my Fairyloot unboxing, you will know that I didn't like basically anything from the box, so I'm trying to get my money back for that box because it was a massive letdown for me. So yeah, there's that one. And then the paperback, which does sound good, was An Arrow to the Moon by Emily XR Pan. This one does sound really good, so I am invested in this one. So yeah. And then we have the April Illuma crate, which is, if I can get it out of here, which is Portrait of a Thief by Grace D. Lee. This one sounds really good, really bright edges. And yeah, I'm actually excited for this one. Next up, I'm going to go through the ones I got from publishers. Now, April brought me my first ever unsolicited art, and it brought me two. So the first one, which I'm really annoyed about actually, is Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher. And I'm annoyed because while thank you Little Brown for sending me this, it's romance, I'm into romance right now, amazing, this is the second book. Why are you sending me book 2 unsolicited? I don't have book 1, and at this point I kind of want to be really petty. I'm not buying book 1. I'm not doing it. So this ain't going to get read because I refuse to buy book 1 just for the sake of it. If I can get it from the library, fine, but I'm not paying for it because I wasn't going to buy these. But yeah, it's romance. It sounds good. So yeah. And then also from Little Brown, unsolicited, which is still awesome. So cool, is The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy by Megan Bannon. This one sounds really good, so I'm actually quite glad that they send this. On the back, it says enemies to lovers, opposites attract, slow burn, grumpy sunshine, inconvenient attraction, belligerent sexual tension, false proximity, it's about the yearning, earn your happy ending, sexy pen pals, talking animals, fluff but also angst, the rugged cowboy, small town drama. I'm here for this. This one doesn't come out till August, and I really like the colours on it. It sounds really good, so thank you. Next up is actually a finished copy, which I'm a little bit shook about because I thought I was getting an ARC of this or a finished paperback, but no, we've all been sent hardbacks. I'm taking part in the blog tour for this. It is Brotherhood by Mike Chen. It is a Star Wars story that takes place between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, so sort of at the very just before Clone Wars series. And I'm so excited to read this. So I'm on the blog tour on the 20th of May. I'm so excited. Is this in my May TBR? No, because I forgot about it because it hadn't arrived at that point. But I'm just going to squeeze it in, and I'm so excited to read it, and I love the cover so much. So yeah, thank you Del Rey for sending me this and also putting me on the blog tour. And then Simon & Schuster got in touch with me, and I'm still like reeling about this one because I have an ARC of The King is Dead by Benjamin Dean. This is one of my most anticipated books of the year. Look at the ARC. This sounds so good. So it literally says, a royal reimagining full of scandalous secrets, rollercoaster romances, and one hell of a mystery. I'm so excited for this. And Benjamin Dean is going to be at Yalc in July. So you bet I'm reading this in June. If by some miracle I get through my May TBR early, which won't happen, but if I do, then I'm going to squeeze this in May, but it's most likely going to be a June. But I am reading it in June, and I'm so excited. So thank you, Simon & Schuster. And there was also like a little letter from the author, which is awesome. So yeah, I'm very happy. And then we move on to gifted. So I was gifted 2 books by Meg. First off, You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hogle, which is kind of Meg's love hypothesis. She will like throw this book at anyone who she thinks will like it. So thank you. And then she also got me The Roommate by Rosie Dannon. And They Were Roommates is one of my favourite tropes, so I'm very excited for this one. But I'm excited for both of these, and more romance. Next up was a late birthday present for me, and that is Chaos and Catnet by Naomi Kritzer. This is the sequel to Catfishing on Catnet, and this was gifted to me by the absolutely amazing Rosie. I love Rosie so much, and I'm so excited to read this because I loved Catfishing on Catnet so much, and I'm excited to see where it goes from there because I have no idea what's going to happen. And then the final item gifted was Greek Myths by Jean Mendes and illustrated by Katie Ponder. So this was gifted to me by Tori. So in Spoopsy's Patreon Discord, we have we tend to do like things like Secret Santa, but we did one at Halloween, we did one at Christmas, we did one for Valentine's Day, and then we did one for Easter. So for the Easter one, Tori got me. So thank you so much, Tori. I am so excited for this. So yeah. Okay, so we're getting through these very quickly. So the final pile is stuff that I have either pre-ordered or just bought myself, which this pile is tiny for me. So there are 5 books here and 4 of them were pre-orders. So I've only technically gone out and bought myself 1 book this month, which let's just round of applause for me because I deserve it. So first up, we have The Keeper by I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, Guadalupe Garcia McCall. If I have pronounced that wrong, I apologise. But this is like a middle grade, I think it's kind of middle grade horror. I'm here for more middle grade horror because I don't like full on horror for adults. I like baby horror for kids. So I am looking forward to reading this in spooky season. Next up, we have the 3rd and final book in the Strange Worlds Travel Agency series by L.D. Lipinski. So this one is called The Secrets of the Storm Forest, and I am so excited to see what Flick and Jonathan get up to in this book. And I'm also, it's very bittersweet because I don't want this trilogy to be over because I've loved the first 2 books, but I'm excited to see where it goes. Next, we have Heartstopper Volume 1 by Alice Oseman, but this is the TV show tie-in with Kit Connor and Joe Locke. And then if you look on the back, it's them, and then look. But not only that, I would just like to point out, in the back of this, there is some extras, and there's character cards. Now, in the originally printed version of this, of Volume 1, each of the characters have their Hogwarts house in it. And can we just appreciate the fact the Hogwarts houses aren't in there anymore? I absolutely love Alice Oseman for doing this, like, thank you. But also the main reason I got this was because read on for an exclusive peek script extracts from the Netflix live action TV show. So I'm really excited to have a little read of those because I have now watched the TV show twice and I am obsessed. I love it so much. So yeah, my third edition of this book. Then the final pre-order was Legendarium by Jennifer Bell. This is the sequel to Wonderscape that I did not know existed until a month ago, and I am excited. I got the signed by the author edition, which is awesome. I absolutely loved Wonderscape. I am excited to see what happens in this one because it looks like they're gonna be going back in. Arthur, Ren and Cecily are stuck in Legendarium in the year 2493. Yes, it's the same characters. I'm so excited. I loved the first one so much. And then the final book on this haul, and the book that I went and just bought myself, was an accidental purchase actually, because I meant to remove it from my basket and then forgot and ordered it. So it's a good job this was the only thing that was in that basket at the time with the thing that I was actually ordering. And that is Hook, Line and Sinker by Tessa Bailey. I, of course, was going to buy myself this, to be fair. Let's be real. Because I absolutely loved It Happened One Summer. It was one of my favourite books last month. I loved it so much. And this follows Piper's sister Hannah and Brendan's friend Fox. So I'm very excited for this. And oh yeah, I'm so excited. So excited. Okay, so they are all the books that I acquired in the month of April. I'm hoping I can continue this energy into May and have a pretty small one. I have a fair amount of pre-orders coming out in May. I have actually cancelled some of my pre-orders. Not all of them though. I don't have that much self-control. But I am really excited to get all my pre-orders, and yeah. So let me know in the comments below if you have read any of these and think I should prioritise them. Whether I do or not is another matter, let's be real, because this is me. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.